come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale.
How sweet on a clear Sabbath morning to list to the clear ringing bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling. Oh, come to the church in the vale.
Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale.
Well, that was very nice. Now, let's see. Suppose we begin at the beginning. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. Now, who can tell us who God is?
God is our Father.
Our Father who art in heaven.
Very good. Now, why did God make us? Sarah-Leen?
He made us to serve him in this world and to be happy with him forever in the next world.
Now, how did God make us? In what way did he make us? Mary Louise?
God created us in his image. We're all children of God.
Very good, Mary Louise. God created us all in his image. What's the matter, C.T.?
Didn't say nothing.
But you were thinking something, weren't you? Suppose you stand up and tell us how you feel about this.
Can't see how everybody looks like God when some's black and some's white.
Uh-oh. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Well, there's only one answer. I hope he'll understand it. Yes, C.T. God created everybody in his image, black and white.
How come? What color is God, anyway?
Well, it isn't a matter of color at all. When God made us in his image, he put a bit of himself in each one of us. He loves us just like your mother and father love you. We're all brothers together.
If white people and black people are brothers, how come they don't act like brothers?
Oh, Lord, let me say the right word just this once.
C.T., it isn't God's fault when people don't act like brothers. It isn't an easy thing to do. But we can learn because God is always willing to help us when we ask him.
I noticed, for instance, that in the matter of extra school lunches, we're somewhat over the budget, particularly in your grade, Miss Richards. Well, let's go over some of these names. I'll start with the last one you added, C.T. Young. What about him?
C.T., I had him last year and the year before that, but I never put him on the lunch list.
I remember the boy. He's definitely a backward child.
Does that make him any less hungry?
It's just not fair to the school. It's a pity we can't transfer him somewhere.
Transfer him? Where?
Yes, it isn't as if we had a school for backward children. If we did, of course, the problem would be a simple one.
But, Mr. Williams, I'm not sure this is a backward child.
He may not be a backward child, Miss Richards, but he certainly acts like one.
Mr. Williams, I know I'm a new teacher, and I haven't had much experience, but this boy, this C.T., well, I know he isn't interested in anything we do or say, but he's my pupil now, and it's up to me to work it out.
I think we can take this up later. We'll have to adjourn now, and thank you.
Honey, I didn't know you could talk like that. You sure told him. You were wonderful.
I don't feel so wonderful right now.
Miss Richards.
Yes, Mr. Williams?
How long have you been teaching school, Miss Richards?
This is my first year.
Did it ever occur to you that the others might be right about C.T.?
Maybe they are. I just don't know yet.
Well, since you feel so strongly about it, I'll keep C.T.'s name on the lunch list.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Williams.
That's all right, Miss Richards. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Williams.
She's young. She'll learn.
I like enthusiasm in a teacher. I think some of us lose it too soon.
8 times 8?
64.
9 times 9?
81.
10 times 10?
100.
4 times 3?
12.
7 times 7?
49.
8 times 8?
64.
9 times 9?
81.
Suppose we let CT answer this one. 9 times 9. Well, CT? I'll ask CT to remain. The rest of you may take the usual recess. May I have that piece of paper you were working on? You remember, while the rest of us were doing arithmetic? Come on, let me have it right now. That's not bad. Tell me, CT, did you have any drawing last year?
Little, not much.
Let me show you something. You know, there are a lot of things you can learn from books besides arithmetic. There now, what do you think of that?
I like mine better.
Yours is very good, but you could do a lot better if you had the right books. You know, we all have to learn from someone who knows more than we do. And it all has to be written down in books so that it can be passed on to the rest of us, so that we... Are you listening to me, CT?
No, ma'am. Don't think I am.
All right, CT, if you just won't listen, take your drawing and go on out and play with the other children.
Don't want to play that game. I ain't no mouse.
Very well, suit yourself. What did you say?
Said I don't want to play that game. Don't want to sing that song. It's a mean thing to do, cut off a mouse's tail.
You know, that's just the way I've always felt about that song, too.
Sure enough?
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
don't mourn. True love don't weep. True love don't mourn. True love don't weep or mourn for me. Going back to Mobile town. Someday I pray my train will come. Someday I pray my train will come. Someday I pray my train will come. Then I can go back where I come from. Suzanne, 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 you're gone. Every night when the sun goes down, every night when the sun goes down, every night when the sun goes down, hang my head, mournful crying. Good evening, Miss Richards.
Good evening.
Just relaxing after a hard day's work.
That was a lovely ballad.
Thank you.
Good night.
Ah, Miss Richards.
Yes.
You look tired.
I am.
There's nothing like a pick-me-up when you're tired. Why don't I walk you down for an ice cream soda?
Why don't you?
Look what I have. My name is
Open it. Look at it. You have a passing C. The first C you've ever had. CT, what am I going to do with you? And on the very day I gave you your first good mark.
Good mark?
Didn't you even read your report card? Well, take a good look at it right now.
I ain't never passed nothing before.